Alright, so no Blu-rays. You know, last time was Blu-rays, comics, a whole bunch of crazy shit. The giant Dexter TV series thing, which is awesome. I got some more TV shows and some other things. I'll put it that way. No, ma'am, we're not. What? No. Mark Wahlberg in this movie is so bad. This movie, The Happening, M. Night Shyamalama Ding Dong. This movie's a piece of shit. If you want a guilty pleasure, this might be one for you. You know, there's some out there that The Room is one I still need to see. Oh, hi, Mark. That movie is a piece of shit too, and so is this one. And what's worse is this one, they were trying for, there's a whole backstory. They were trying to make a good, terrifying movie, and the cheesy piece of shit they ended up with. Mark Wahlberg's hilarious and his bad acting. Shyamalan directed it horribly. Last time I got, what was it, Seven and Zodiac. I've been getting some David Fincher movies. I've got another one, The Social Network. This is one of his best. Freaking Jesse Eisenberg in this movie plays such a... He plays such a good douchebag. Alright, and the last thing, this is movies. This is a lot of movies. You know, everything else after this is TV shows, but this is a movie, and it's big. Clint Eastwood 20... Oh, look at that reflection. Here, ready? Look through this reflection to see what I'm looking at. Slip it out of this thing, so that's just words. You also get a book. Look at Clint Eastwood looks like a nice old man on this. You'd never know that he shot people dead. Fuck with me, buddy, and you'll have to unbutton your collar, take a shit. He would be a great old Batman, okay? Dark Knight Returns. 10 years ago, I would have cast Clint Eastwood. He would have had to seriously bulk up a little, and he probably wouldn't have wanted to do that, but it would have worked out really good. Master filmmaker at work. It's all about his direction. And I think the funny thing about that is Clint Eastwood, I love him as an actor, as a director. He is absolutely nothing special as a director. I can't think of any trademarks of Clint Eastwood as a director. Anything that, like, yes, that identifies a Clint Eastwood film. He does not stand out as a director at all. But Clint Eastwood as a director has no style or substance or anything, really. I don't think he's a very good director, to be honest. As an actor, he is one of the biggest badasses ever, and I love him in a lot of his movies. You feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? Like, he's awesome. I love Clint Eastwood as an actor. And that's mostly what this is his acting. Now we're gonna go through it together. Okay, right here. Dirty Harry and Magnum Force, both Dirty Harry movies. The Outlaw Josie Wells, and I've not seen almost any of these movies, so I'm very excited. The Gauntlet, Every Which Way But Lose, where he has the monkey, or ape, what is it technically? An orangutan. Firefox, Sudden Impact, Pale Rider, Heartbreak Ridge, Unforgiven, A Perfect World, Space Cowboys. Is that like Armageddon or something? Clint Eastwood, Tommy Lee Jones' Astronauts. That sounds awesome. Mystic River, $1 Million Baby, Letters from Iwo Jima, Gran Torino. And basically after that, I don't know anything about those movies. But like Invictus wasn't amazing. It was an alright movie. But Hereafter was not very good. J. Edgar was not very good. Trouble with the Curve was not very good. So it's like, yeah, let's include some of... Oh, and special features. But let's include some of his things he's directed. You know, like Unforgiven. Good choice. Hereafter, Trouble with the Curve and J. Edgar. Not a good choice. Alright, this next one. Anime TV show. My only problem is, look at this. Not cool, Amazon. I don't know if you can tell it's, like, broken. I don't know if it's Amazon's fault or whoever was delivering it, but not cool. Baka and Test, Summon the Beast. Or Beasts. This is an awesome anime show, okay? I know, it's not Pokemon or Digimon, that's very, like, for kids. And then there's Dragon Ball Z, which can be enjoyed as an adult, too. And then there's serious stuff like Cowboy Bebop, and I've not seen Attack on Titan yet, but that's in my Netflix queue, I just have to go watch it. I like anime, okay? I went for a long time without. When I was a kid, it was Digimon, Dragon Ball Z, and Pokemon, and I was like, yeah, those are fun. And this is what got me back into anime. I love this show. Is it kind of just a show for perverts? It's comedy, basically. A sexy comedy at that. But I really enjoy it. I still have to get Season 2 and the OVA special, which is basically in between Season 1 and 2. I need to get those. But I like this show. It's very good. I don't care if it's in English or in Japanese with the subtitles. It's good in both. The English is actually very good. The English dubs, I like it. It's not sometimes how it can be so cheesy like, whoa, Yukinari, what is going on? Who knows? Let's go check out boobs. Like sometimes the dubs are just terrible, but in this it actually sounds pretty natural, so I like that a lot. It's a good show. I love the art. What's the character's name that every time he sees like boobs or vagina or he gets close to, he just starts having a nosebleed and passes out? Like that guy is funny, okay? I really enjoy the show. It's sexy, it's funny. It's not serious anime like Cowboy Bebop or something, which I like. I want to buy that show and movie too. But it's still really fun and I get a kick out of it. Don't necessarily need that, but True Detective. The amount of praise I've heard about this show in one season made me go, get it. And what's interesting is the next season isn't even the same people. McConaughey and Woody Harrelson. No, now it's going to be Colin Farrell and who was they cast other people. I don't even remember who it was. I'll just put it down here if I looked it up if I wasn't lazy. The next one, this show I've heard praise for a while and I've always just kind of been like, I really don't know. You know, I'm not always into fantasy stuff, but lately The Hobbit and all that helps. So I'm kind of into fantasy. I'm going to check out The Lord of the Rings again, but this show, it's a daunting task. It's a huge show, but there's nudity, dragons and stuff. That's just what I've heard. Sean Bean, Game of Thrones, Season 1. I'm going to, depending on this, will depend if I get the other seasons. I'm hoping to like it, because if I don't, then it's like, now what do I do with this? And this last one this is one of my favorite shows ever. I love it. I love almost every second of it. It's been criticized like, it's not that good. You know what? The last season's kind of sucked or whatever. I honestly think it's had a good quality season over season over season. And the last season I really enjoyed. Does it all get wrapped up in a pretty bow? Yes. Is that kind of a turnoff for some people? I get it. But for me, I was like, after all this time, it's nice to have a show end where it all wraps up really well and happy. And there's a movie coming soon, so I have to rewatch the whole show, review it for the movie. Entourage, the complete series. What's this? Season 1. And then, how's it? Oh. Flip it out and you get your discs. And so we're not going to do all that. But Season 2, 3, Part 1. Because I think halfway through the season they cut it off or something. I don't know. Season 3, Part 2. Fuck. This thing down here though, this glue is starting to come undone. The same thing happened with James Bond. You need to design your Blu-rays safely, because if my shit, like if these all start falling out on one side because the glue ripped, I'm gonna be pissed off. 5, I'm afraid to do it now because I feel like it's all gonna rip out. Shit. 6, 7, 8, the final season. So yeah, design your things better. James Bond and Entourage both. When the glue starts ripping and you feel like, oh, and then I flip the page and it's all going to fall out, that's scary. Don't do that to me as a consumer, please. Get that nice Blu-ray smell. And it's a lot of TV smell too, and that's very nice. Yeah, a lot of shows, bigger than my... Remember when I used to do this for all my videos, is hold it up for a head comparison? But yeah, a lot of shows to watch now. Because as I've said, I need to do more TV reviews. This is it. This is a lot of TV that needs to be reviewed. Not to mention Orange is the New Black. Finished Dexter. Boop. So a lot of TV reviews and stuff coming. Comment below, tell me what you think of all these Blu-rays. What do you think of these shows? Are you a fan of Baka and Test? Let me know. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.